Yo, what up, what up? So I'm gonna try to keep this one a little bit light, you know what I mean? I don't do too many R&B albums or pop albums. I used to, but I ain't really do too many of them. But this joint right here, it wasn't bad. Selena Gomez, Rare. Yeah, it kind of threw me for a loop. Now, I will say that when she performed, I think it's at the MTV Awards, she was all emotional and she couldn't really get the first song out, which is Lose You to Love Me. And I think the next song was Look at Her Now, but she got that one off. So I was confused, like, what the fuck? The first song I actually wanted to hear, I'm like, damn, what was she talking about? So the video actually was out, so I go and check the video out, and it's like, oh shit, that's basically a record about Justin Bieber. And I was listening to it, and I'm like, damn, the line that she said, you sung off beat on the chorus because it wasn't yours. And I'm like, what's she talking about? So I go on YouTube, do a quick search, and that nigga definitely sung off beat on that shit. That was crazy. And I was like, damn. And just listening to the entire album, that song particularly, it's like, this nigga really treated her like shit. I don't really understand. It's like, damn, Bieber and Selena reminded me of old school Britney and Justin, like, you know what I mean, when I was in high school and shit like that. Like, oh shit, like, you got the pop princess and a new, I guess, wannabe king of pop, you know what I mean? We understand his first couple albums was heavily influenced by MJ. Basically, a lot of them records was for MJ for his 2001 album that he didn't want, but that's besides the point. So going into the album, it starts off with Fire. My bad. Well, the song is fire, but it's entitled Rare, and it's a video out for it. Video is pretty dope. So when I pressed play on the album, I didn't really know what to expect, and I'm listening to it. The production is crazy. I fuck with the production a lot. Her vocals, the lyrics, it's like an anthem. Like, you know what I mean? You're not appreciating something that you got, and it's just like, I'm very rare. You won't find this again. And I personally feel her on that because Bieber's wife is, I don't know, the Baldwin chick, she ain't really all that. You know what I mean? I don't really see the point. He don't look happy in none of his pictures when he be with her. They look forced, but that's just my opinion. But Rare is a fire track. I fuck with that. Dance Again, it's alright. I skip it basically, but it's just her being back to herself and not being sad no more and able to go out and have fun. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? So Look at Her Now was the record that she performed at the awards. That's a good record. I fuck with that record. You know, the production, the hook, the lyrics, basically is about bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you didn't really appreciate me then, and I was going through what I was going through, but look at me now. You know, and let's be real. Justin is seeing Selena, and he know he missed that shit. Similar to Meek and Nicki ass, but I fuck with that. Lose You to Love You is a good song. We know it's about Justin, so we can move on. Ring, honestly, she kind of sounded like Camila Cabello on that joint. Even on the first track, Rare, she kind of sounded like Taylor Swift. So she kind of sounded like a few people mixing this album, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But I wasn't really messing with Ring like that. Vulnerable, to me, that's a hit record. The production, the hook, the realness she brought to the lyrics is just, you know, crazy. I just rather stay vulnerable. Like, that was dope. I was like, damn, that shit is like a bop. I'm like, okay, Selena, she doing her thing. People You Know is another smash record. I feel like that's a very relatable song, you know what I mean? Because people can go from people you know to people you don't know, and that's just the craziest thing to me, because it's like, how can you act like you don't know them anymore? You know, and I guess y'all just depart and fade away or whatever the case may be, but I feel like it don't be always both parties. It be one party and then the other party get tired of it being ignored and they just, you know, forget about it. It's like you used to know her, but you don't really know her no more. And that's a sad case too, because people can flip their personalities. Like, it can go from just loving you, catering to you, and everything is about you, to the next minute they acting like they never even met you. And that's heartless when bitches do that, you know what I mean? Excuse me, I'm just, yeah, whatever. But I definitely like that song. That's it. I was like, okay, that's pretty dope. Let Me Get Me, that's a skip for me. Crowded Room featuring Black, I thought it was okay. Kinda Crazy, I thought it was okay. Fun, skip. Cut You Off, basically about an ex. It kind of, even though Yummy kind of came out after, you know, her first couple records, I feel like this is a response to that record. it could be just me, but I just feel like it's just a response to it. And the last track, which totally I didn't see coming, because when I was like seeing Kid Cudi, what that's gonna sound like, because you think of Selena Gomez, Kid Cudi, how they gonna mix those two worlds together to come out with a smash? That's a banger right there. Kid Cudi did his thing on the record. The production is fire. I love that hook. Dun, 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 dun. Like that shit is catchy as fuck. But the instrumental, whatever that sample is, when they go, it should be a sweeter, dun, 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 and then that little voice go, and whatever that voice is saying, like that shit need to be on a loop. Somebody need to loop that. Pick kind of a hip-hop beat to it. That'd be a crazy sample, because I just keep hearing that over my head every time I hit a record. I literally went back to the record because that sound effect in the record. And of course it's a good record, you know what I mean? But Kid Cudi definitely did his thing on that, and that was shocking. So I'm like, okay, damn, he works good in hip-hop, he works good in a pop world, so it makes me very interested to see what he's gonna do with his next album. But overall, Selena did her thing. I mean, 13 records not bad. You know, a few of them is like whatever. So I'll say a good 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 records I can go without. You know what I mean? But other than that, she had a solid body of work. She could have literally just cut this shit down to like 8 or 9 records, and she would have had a damn near flawless album. But I could understand the songs that she put on there because of radio play and streaming and everything like that. But a couple of these joints is fire. You know, she needs some singles, you know, to put out there, and visuals. Like she got a visual for Lose You to Love Me, which is cool. That was a good start. I think she got one for Rare. And I don't know if she got any more visuals, but she definitely need a visual for the joint with Kid Cudi. She definitely need a joint for track 6. And she definitely need I think, Look at Her Now got a video too. What else? Let me see. I guess it makes sense to do the joint with Black because it's a featured artist, so I feel like that makes sense. But a couple of these joints that she needs to shoot videos for, because, you know, she got a solid little body of work. And that album cover reminds me of the 80s, because it's just an all-white background with her laying there in a shirt that says Rare. And it's just epic in a sense. Like, to me, she damn near had a classic album. Like, I won't even front, I keep it so 100 right now. When I listen to the album when it dropped, I listen to it all the way through. Like, you can literally, if you just sit there and listen to it all the way through, you'll get through it, and then you're gonna hear the joints that's bangers and shit, and then the ones that's kind of but it's definitely an album I feel like you could pit on and play all the way through, excuse me. But yeah, she did her thing, man. Selena Gomez definitely had something to say. I'm wondering what Justin album gonna be like, because I haven't really been listening like that. Yummy is fucking trash. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking with that. Don't need a remix and none of that shit. I think he got another record that's out or coming out, but his album, I don't know. Like, I don't know which angle he gonna go with, you know what I'm saying? But if it ain't gonna do better than what Purpose did, he might as well just hold that off though, because his promotion he was going for, and I'll leave that for a Justin video. I mean, my bad, not Justin, but Justin Bieber. I'm thinking of Timberlake, my bad. That Meek record and him dropping later. I'm everywhere with this shit, so let me go ahead and end this. But yeah, Selena Gomez album, it's pretty dope, you know what I mean? I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. It's not even bad though, because them bangers on there, you know, you can just run them back. The thing that's weird though about her fan base, you know how people be on TikTok? Really, I haven't seen a lot of people that's on TikTok with her joints like that. Not that I'm looking, but you know how you just come across shit? I haven't really came across nothing like that, even though, like, I'm quite sure if I go on YouTube and type in so-and-so song, dance or whatever, you'll find it. But I haven't came across nothing like that, even on social media. So I don't think that this album, is it Grammy-like type material? I mean, I guess for whatever comes out in the pop genre this year, you know what I mean? But I don't see it really winning an award. Maybe for the joint she did about Justin, I could see that getting like a Grammy or something like that. And I know that's crazy. Like, what the fuck? That song don't deserve a Grammy. But you see how the Grammys work. You know, if you're going for that more vulnerable side, or the pat on the back record is what I call it, I would say give her a Grammy for like Song of the Year for like that record. You know what I mean? That's just me. being me, you know, being sympathetic and everything like that. We've seen people win Grammys for less. But yeah, man, Selena Gomez, rare. Strong body of work. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Mac Miller's up next. 1.